I saw him being the light, creator of the light, living, dwelling in the light, and the giver of the light. All these four at the same time were him. All at the same time, they were him. In that light, now that light, all I can say that it is holy, pure gold. It's pure gold light, but it's holy. This is the closest description. There is no earthly words that can describe the beauty of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He is beyond all intellects, both heavenly and earthly put together. He is beyond it. There is nothing that can explain accurately and perfectly how awesome and beautiful and mighty Jesus Christ of Nazareth he is. Impossible. So all I can say, the light I saw emanating from him is holy. Because that's the impression you'll get when you see him one day. I pray everybody sees him and be with him. Man, he's stunning. He's stunning. His breathtaking is. It's holy, pure light. Gold. It's gold. It's so gold, even gold on earth is dirty. The sun that rises, that you see its light every day, the sun, it's dirty compared to the light that comes out of Jesus Christ. The sun will be ashamed to shine in his presence, because the sun is dark compared to the light that was emanating from him. The sun is dark. And it's ugly, it's dirty. It's not pure. He is pure, holy, gold light. Everything about him was light. I could see the hair, but it's all light. The eyes were flickering. The eyes were flickering. I could see them. But you know how I saw them? My head was stuck to the ground. I could not lift my head. There was this force on me. I could not move anymore. I could not raise my head. I wanted to, but I couldn't. There was a power holding me down. I'm looking, I'm seeing his feet. He was barefooted. He appeared on that altar barefooted. I could see the places of the wounds of those nails that entered his feet. The wounds are still there. I could see them. It was this close. The feet were this close from me. This close. His whole body was this close from me. I'm looking at the feet, but I'm seeing everything in him. I see his head. I see everything. But I'm looking down. You see, the Lord is someone beyond. Let me say this to those who call themselves theologians, scholars. They have PhDs, they have Listen, you are babies. If you think you've got a PhD in theology, now you are Mr. Know-it-all, you're nothing. When Jesus Christ appears, all of your knowledge is nothing. You're zilch. All of us are zero. Nothing. I'm looking at his feet. I'm saying to myself, is this real or what? But yeah, it is, because I know it's real. And by the way, I was fully alert as well. I was like St. Paul. And I'm not comparing. May the Lord have mercy on me. I'm not comparing. St. Paul, I kiss your feet. St. Paul says, there was this man, he was talking about himself. There was this man that was taken to the third heaven, paradise. He says, whether in the flesh or in the spirit, I do not know. Because I can relate. He could feel the physical tangibility and along with it, the spiritual as well. So he can still feel the surrounding, but yet he's seeing spiritual. Very hard to explain. Very hard. Yes, I was alert. I know there was people, but I was focused on the Lord's feet. But I could see him all. And I'm looking down. He spoke inside of me. inside of me. His voice is overtaking every fiber of my being. You have no control anymore. He's in charge. He's in control. When I looked at this man, the first thing that came to my mind in that moment, I said, what a God he is. Not a man, a God. But I saw a man. But I said, what a God he is. But the other thing that hit me so deep and so profound, this man is God, or this man that I'm seeing is not only a man. So I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just, now, since 2013 till now, I'm still overwhelmed when I remember it. I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed. Every time I remember it, I don't know what happens to me. It's so fresh and alive, as if it's happening now again. This man that I saw, the first thing that hit me so deep, this is not just a man, this is God. That's one. Secondly, this man is unbreakable, unshakable. This man, not God. Forget it, God, nothing shakes him. But even this human being is unbreakable, unshakable. He is so perfect, his perfection can wipe everyone, can wipe us all. So I realized this man, no one can break, no one can shake. This man. He spoke to me in Arabic. He is the God of all languages. He can speak Hebrew, he can speak Aramaic, he can speak Arabic, Chinese, Vietnamese, Laotian, British, American, Canadian English, Aussie, grey mate. He can speak all languages. He's God. But he chose to speak in Arabic. And he spoke in the formal language, not the slang, the formal. And Jesus is incredible. Wow. But on earth he spoke two languages, Aramaic and Hebrew. But as God, he can speak any language he wants to. He doesn't need to go and study. He said two things to this piece of wreck. He said, tell them, in Arabic informal language, he said, tell them, I want them all to be humble as I am humble. And the other thing was, he said, tell them not to look for the place, but for the honor of the place. And afterwards, I realized he was talking about his beloved church. And I've realized he was upset and sad because what the Lord said to every Christian, open your eyes, your ears, your heart, your soul, your entire being. He's saying, I am upset and very sad with my Christians, with my beloved church, whom I have purchased with my own precious blood on the cross on Calvary. I'm not a myth, I'm the real deal. I exist. I did come to earth over 2,000 years. It's not a made-up story. It's not a fabricated story. It's not a story written by certain fishermen and people alike. No, I am God, creator of all beings, being visible or invisible, spiritual, physical, tangible, non-tangible. I am your creator. I am God. And I became man over 2,000 years. I was crucified and I rose from the dead after 3 days being put in the tomb. This is real. It's not a myth. It's real. So I realized the Lord was saying, I'm upset with my church because humility is missing in my church. That's why it is divided. I want them to be humble as I am humble. And I want them not to look for the place, but the honor of the place. Look for the, not to look for the place, but the honor. It's to do with love. And then he said, I want them to be humble. He says, in my church, two things are missing: love and humility. You see, if you truly love me, you will never seek a position in my church. You will seek me, the owner of the church.